soon as I got onto my cat, the little cat, as soon as I got
I needed to survive.
over the porch once, because I was
Paying bills was
moving
more
an air
important
conditioner and I
Lord knows
absentmindedly left
he
it
told
on.
you that I know when you
something like that's happened, let me know.
And in those like few seconds, like she got out onto that, the front, the top of the front porch.
Replace the toilet paper.
Don't say that.
Just it'll be short. I got to take a little bit of video, so.
Yeah, she came right back in. I think she
guys
So
are walking,
she
that's
just
a
no
good
matter
field to
what.
walk.
like stunned to be able to get out there.
Bring your stuff in.
Yeah.
She got new piano.
Yeah. Go, catch you later.
What's it, 8, 9 feet?
It's got 9 Sunday. You know, I was never looking for these more expensive pianos. All found that all was done. No, they found.
No, it's not. It's not.
Well, the first one that started was old chocolate one.
So I'm second, and then there were some people that got ahead of me to, I wasn't the first one. And, so I
She
think,
did,
yeah, let's see.
maybe they told you to understand. She did have the offers to buy it from piano technicians from businesses.
Good to see you.
Then she was visiting in our place and came said, I want to say to you. So she made a decision without even asking.
Yeah.
So, you know,
The Baldwin piano was just offering the first one.
They're coming right now. Is that one of those jobs where, like, I only hear from people
too
once
heavy.
a
Used to be when we were young, we were moving, before we bought that house. We moved almost every year. So, 4 of us, we were carrying, now we're old. And pianos that she's picking out are bigger and heavier. So now we can't. You know, that first piano that we got in the studio, 3 of us. We put it in a truck, we came down to the studio, put the blankets on the stairs, and ho. We put it in. Now I will not attempt it. No, I know that nobody isn't stupid that much anymore. And I don't want to kill my friends.
I only talk to my boss about it.
But now they're doing the money. Easier to get money than a break.
Get younger guys.
Yeah.
He gets like 1,000.
And that's what they do all the time. And we were muscle. We know how to carry that, we know how to carry lumber, we know but this is super shape. Yeah. You know, that, after you rebuild the stand, only 2 people put it up. And when we put it first time, 3 of us, and we were, because they know.
It's supposed to start up around 6:30, and the list was full, but I guess, and I know I do this sometimes, we'll go over to,
Signed it and
I'm gonna be coming by, yeah, we'll walk across to the police, Olive Lounge, and have
Oh, you come earlier.
And I was down there, so
Okay.
I
although
had this
this time
call
off,
from
it
work.
was pretty late,
If I don't take these days, I'll lose them.
people were pretty full.
And I had to go out on Monday. Most of them.
some lady walked out after me and said that she was going to get a piece. But I don't know. That makes sense.
Yeah, for the most part, I recognize most of the work. I mean, there's always there's all kinds of they'll have an feature artist, which I've done.
overworked a little earlier, so we drove. But we walked to the town all the time.
Yeah, it's a little closer, but it's just.
I mean, you know what, it's a plus minus a mile, a little more.
I would
Little more
visit
than-
I usually walk it over, but today I did drive it over because I can use parking, the parking's free.
Catch up with you.
we did talk to this one company place, Irish bar by Morgan Henry, and they used to make these Irish coffees where it was just like they over it with whiskey and
You and I, wherever I stand, I will be in the way. That is my way.
excuse me, pardon me, excuse me.
I have a talent for being in the wrong.
But they liked them, so they were all like.
I'm always antsy, so I'm always wondering, like, I came to hear
It's a
what was
hosting trick for me. If I'm in someone's way, then I know if they need anything.
Yeah,
Don't
wow,
tell me.
so true.
I'm on my way to something. Well, I can help you with something.
Locals fast, parking power.
Are you the Sin?
Yes, I mean,
Because
they do like healthy
Rob.
stuff, but
So
they
when
do,
she moves back here,
a lot of stuff like.
Make a point to know everyone else has a three-letter name.
And now
She would be in bed,
after that
I think, or right for the night.
But they're really good, they have like, so this is sort of the place who's filling in for her. And, they have a place where.
But what kind of law you were practicing?
I worked with the
I'm from
international
North Carolina,
level
on
of
the
electrical.
17th.
Canada, all through the US, the headquarter office is in AC.
So that's a basically union lawyer. I did the job for some union lawyer for a teacher here. And one of my full time, I got to buy a new one, so I went out for a new one and went out shopping, you know. I find Milwaukee, that's American. I don't support local boys.
This year,
I came back to the job and now open it up and it's a big sticker. Proudly made in America. That means that, let me put the information and stuff, you know, and did photography, did the research, you know. Come back and look. The only ink and dyes, you know, who were made in America. And I was thinking, you know, I could support some, you know. But it's American company. You know, parts are made everywhere. You know, so he was reading this stuff from God from Mexico. Parts. And I assembled in Mexico, but parts came from, you know, he did that, dozen or something like that. You know. Look at the line to because before the cut end of the really thing, because I see a global support by guy, 51 guy over there, support, you know. So what? He got easy, he got kids, the bank president,
he recently
that guy
actually
something
did
in the world is American. And it was most expensive one over that day.
That's okay.
It really is. So I for all of my experience about me,
Yes.
most recently I found it.
Go visit him, and
To keep that energy going, people like that, and
Are you guys down in the basement? Or is it up there in the kitchen? Or can you fix it for basement?
Yeah, no, that's,
No, no, but he was saying that somebody broke a leg, something happened.
Lori had a broken foot. Yeah, we were actually up in the kitchen.
But I remember that stuff being some
Oh, you're an advocate. Thank you. Psst, psst, psst. Welcome. Welcome to the Tuesday night open mic. My name is Rob. I'm your host for the evening. Greg is looking around. He's like panicky. He's like, what's this noise that's coming from someplace? What's going on? He's hissing at me. Happy Tuesday night, everyone. Welcome to a nice warm room. I'm reminded once again why I used to not even lay out front row seats. It's so sad. It's so sad. But I'm glad that you built onto the back. We do this every Tuesday night. We're at the Takoma Spark here at the School of Musical Traditions, sponsored by Institute of Musical Traditions, down the street from House of Musical Traditions, which you are correct, sir, does have baritone ukuleles. That's not what I'm going to play after all. Tonight, our fabulous featured artist is Julia Kasdorf. Is it Cass or Kaz? Kasdorf. Which is just very satisfying to say. Kasdorf. Oh, thank you. Just go forth and conquer. Kasdorf, Kasdorf, Kasdorf. I'm a Hinkle. It's not nearly as satisfying. Hinkle. We're webcasting live on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch. And thank you very much to those of you who are online, tuned in, and staring. We're usually preparing food. I feel like we have a vast cavalcade of people who, that's probably a made-up word, a vast collection of humans out there who like to watch us while cooking, which I'm really into. So, garlic, extra garlic always. Make it spicy. I'd wed a cellist, a smart and lithe and kind. She'd work her fingers to the bone for a song. Be someplace mundane and go someplace exotic. Deep inside the dream, our lives were flawless. We run off with the nouveau rich, but ain't life a bitch. I still penny pinch. I could barely save a dime. I've been rubbing up on poverty like a cat who's flirting hungrily, but deep inside the dream, our lives were flawless. Steady on, winter melts to spring again. I got nothing in my pocket to see seasons don't mean anything, no. Steady gone, full circle, back to spring again. I got nothing in my pocket, and nothing up my sleeve. I dreamt there was a sickness. It took its toll upon the land. Couldn't wash our hands with our wedding bands. Chapping lips and fingertips, we stayed someplace mundane, 'cause any travel seemed exotic. Deep inside the nightmare, our lives were flawless. Steady on, winter melts to spring again. I got nothing in my pocket. The seasons, they don't mean anything, no. Steady gone, full circle, back to spring again. I got nothing in my pocket, and no one on my arm. You forget all those dreams when you leave your bed. You just faintly remember to regret leaving something warm. You know how you forget all those names when you leave your bed. You just faintly remember to forget leaving something flawless. I'd left the city, but everyone was starving, feral. They'd kill you for a song. Masked faces, lowered eyes, and lips were so exotic. We're in danger for our lives when everyone is lawless, yeah. Steady on, winter melts to spring again. I got nothing in my pocket. The seasons, they don't mean not a thing. Well, steady gone, full circle, back to spring again. I got nothing in my pocket, and no one left to harm. I got no one left to harm. I got no one left to harm. Thank you very much. Oh, I got a thumbs up from Dave Eisner in the back. Actually, I don't have my glasses on. I pretend like it's cooler for me to play without my glasses on, which gets me into a lot of trouble with a room like this where it's about 50% of all you performers are wearing glasses. So I spent a lot of time thinking that these gestures are positive. Dave just giving me the finger from the back. I'm like, thank you! Thumbs up to you too! I love flying birds. We got Bev coming up next. And my total inability to think about what I want to play next. I know what I want to play next. Justin Heath in the back there, one of our teachers there. I'm hoping he's playing tonight, but it might be kind of a full list. He's like, nah, he's giving me the look. He's like, I don't know. And we could make things happen. That's a very small guitar, sir. So, I'm extremely colorblind, and Justin Heath helped me not select blue and gray cables, capos, tuners, and more over at House of Musical Traditions for my niece, who wants everything that is pink. So there was a lot of me grabbing things off the wall, and then the helpful staff at House of Musical Traditions being like, and I'd put it back and I'd grab the thing next to it. They'd be like, So blue, gray, and pink should really they should be in separate parts of the store. I think there should be a pink section of the store. It'd be like entering an esophagus of some sort. Really? It's a terrible introduction for this song, but it's what just happened. Doom scrolling is the best new word for the feeling beating word into swords beyond F words and meaning. It's demeaning. All this talk of babies and God, who faked it in the manger, who saved who was robbed of feeding the temples and starving our minds, keeping us angry and separate and mining. Ignoring the truth is just the American way. I'm trying to live to the end of the day. I don't hate you, I just hurt. Convenience store shopping, all my wallet could stomach, and for years all my peers moved on with their lives. Get a house, get a spouse, no particular order. Scream, get divorced, get old, and get bitter. Well, I always thought that a chorus was cheating. Say it again and again and again. Well, maybe that's what I said. It could bear repeating. Just shut up and move on, move out and quit breeding. I don't hate you, I just hurt. I don't hate you, I just hurt. A terrible sense of the safety within. Pull the handle, eject, 'cause none of us win. And on days like this, I won't even mind. I don't hate you, we're just two of a kind. Spinning around with the infinite sky. I never know what to do with that. Like, thank you. I'm spinning around with the infinite sky. A dangerous flight from a dangerous guy. You've made your point. And your anger keeps winning, but violent ends come from violent living. I don't think this one is wrapping up happy. I'm writing it quick and I'm keeping it true. I try to write my songs with positive endings, but I'm singing this one more for me than for you. I don't hate you, I just hurt. 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 A terrible sense of the safety without, and pull the strap tighter so no one gets out. And on days like this, I know it can't work. I don't hate you, but everything hurts. Thank you very much. Thanks for being here. It's a good night to have a nice, warm collection of people who are all going to share their music because I need it tonight. Bev, come on up here. You good? My mom comes back on Thursday. So next week, you're going to have Sparkle
Oh, yeah, the sparkle
competition
contest
again, okay?
begins.
Yeah.
You know, online, your ukulele looked emerald green.
Oh, awesome. I bet it picks up from the lights.
Yeah. Something around there. You got that? Okay, awesome. My friends, we have a fantastic list this evening and a fantastic feature. We're going to start with the fantastic Bev. Please welcome Bev.
When you are lonely, life is long, but it isn't wrong to be your own friend. Everyone's forsaken me, all I have is aching me in my life. I just want to drain the sea between how life is and how I want it to be in my life. I get out of the way, I'm counting every little thing, every bit of grace in each moment today in my life. I get out of the way. When you're alone, I am strong, but it isn't wrong to have to pretend everyone's taken all the prizes raked in over my life. I just want to drain the sea between how life is and how I want it to be in my life. I get out of the way. I'm counting every little thing, every bit of grace in each moment today in my life. I get out of the way. When you are lonely, life is long, but it isn't wrong to be your own friend. My songs are mercifully short, so we're on to the next one already. Well, I've been to gigs like that where they take, 30 minutes to set up and play for 5, and then, yeah. All right. 7 minutes, Miss Piggy. All right. I have my life to myself, I don't want to share it. My heart's heavy in my chest, I don't wear it on my sleeve. So I silently grieve, because my heart has room, but it's empty like a tomb. Time carries me to my doom quietly. No one hears me scream. I sleep so I can leave this gray dream. I don't see a happy end to this story. Everyone else has glory, I'll be gone without a trace. I won't get back the years, but I see grace in a past I can't erase. Fanning flames in a world that's cold quietly. No one hears me scream. I sleep so I can leave this gray dream. I ignore the forest and build my house in a tree. Okay with what is not and not knowing what will be. As my life unfolds, I'm by myself, but I am not alone. I will suffer without misery, quietly. No one hears me scream. I sleep so I can leave this gray dream. Oh, thank you. Is it okay for me to remove the cable, Dave? All right, thank you. That was another gesture I didn't quite recognize, but I'm thinking benign.
The finger from the back, but it's a good one. bring it forth in just a mo. But
Playing one I know, one I don't really.
It's for you. Would you like the music set on your right or your left?
Right would be great.
Music stand cometh. A David Bowie song. Something around there.
Okay, great.
You got him there, Dave? It's a brand new pickup from House of Music Tradition.
Yes, it is. Hi, my name's Jay Pasley. I'm testing new material, so I'm just gonna tell you guys that I'm gonna have to read from the book for one of the songs. So sorry about that. But the first one I know, it's called Flower Avenue. On the corners, stop and play, sing of this remarkable days, drive the strips, searching for heroes, wives, friends, seizing new exciting ways, dates, dinner, and casual talk of news of the day. Tie-dye, our favorite haze, join in this exhilarating craze. Flower Avenue grew into the corner of our yard. Ventures already took us this far, till the soil warmed the heart. Work the street, try the sauce. Beautiful curls bouncing down the block. That's the time. Slowly checks his silver watch. People drive the highway just to hit the stop. Drives fly so high. We all need a place to flop. Flower Avenue grew into the corner of our yard. Wild adventures already took us this far, till the soil warmed the heart. Work the street, try the sauce. And Flower Avenue grew into the corner of our yard. Wild adventures already took us this far, till the soil warmed the heart. Work the street, try the sauce. And Flower Avenue grew into the corner of our yard. Wild adventures already took us this far, till the soil warmed the heart. Work the street, try the sauce. On the corner to stop and play, sing of this remarkable days, drive the strips, searching for heroes, wives, friends, some new exciting ways, dates, dinner, and casual talk of news of the day. Tie-dye, our favorite haze, join in this exhilarating place. Flower Avenue grew into the corner of our yard. Wild adventures already took us this far, till the soil warmed the heart. Work the street, try the sauce. Thank you. That's my new one. And here's another new one, which this is the real experimental one. So we'll see how it goes. hearts thinks about starting to beat, sort of when I wake me from the coma of dreams. Though woke be-eyed, was it hardly a sigh that kinda had me enthralled, sort of, I think. Oceans of longing throb through the people while I sit there quite tidy, I think. You patiently wait, quietly say, sometimes I'm not so quite sure that I think. But when I try not to think, feel neat when you kinda mean that. Motion in a song. Am I drained already at the thought? The thinking is through their old favorite ruse, kind of feeling need to. And maybe it's an inkling too that drew me to you when I was looking the other way. But I'm blind, you will see. If seeing seems neat, I may sort of some of the time bore you. My fingers are slightly itchy for your trigger to pull, to ramshackle broken old scraps, or slowly piecemeal together a patch that may crumble or work, slightly entertaining, the better part of the night. If you find it of interest, that was our passion. We may be in or out of fashion, but I would be very bold to be asking an old forgotten signal at you that would be either misinterpreted or forgotten, but be passionately thrown, maybe quite very strange enough to have us both in the same chapter. That was hard, too long to read about some tedious deeds that we could do on for days at an end. Motion in us all. Am I drained already at the thought? The thinking is through our old favorite ruse, kind of feeling need to. It's maybe an inkling too that drew me to you when I was looking the other way. But I'm blind, you will see. Seeing seems neat, I may sort of some of the time bore you. Sorry. It's part of the song. I wrote it that way. Finally, at last, take my boldest of stands after taking my time to stand up. And you'll walk out the way, you'll be gone for some days. Surely you mustn't have glanced around. But blind be you like me, last we could see, we could hear in the same wavelength. The pitter pat, or maybe a tap, the heart of the other. And on do I drone, like the 38th clone of a feeling I once had for a bit. I've heard from the street, which is kind of a beat, so I feel neat when you kind of mean that. Motion in us all. Am Am I drained already at the thought? The thinking is through our old favorite ruse of kind of feeling need to. It's maybe an inkling too that drew me to you when I was looking the other way. But I'm blind, you will see. If seeing seems neat, I may sort of some of the time bore you.
Thank you for finding us. Debbie. Uh-oh. Did you bring a device?
There's a device, yeah. I'm going to sit for the second song. Too,
Okay, so
so
you'll
just
move
so you
around.
know. Yeah.
Here's this.
All right.
If that is.
You have to lick on it, Dad. Up to create it really down, but enough saliva to keep the suction. You know.
Camera.
Oh. Okay. I'm not shy.
I can also mic it.
There we go.
Dave, I have the suspicion this will be sort of low gain a little bit.
Boo. All right.
No, low gain. I was very excited to have a Debbie. We haven't had a Debbie in a long time. And most importantly, an IE. Please welcome Debbie.
Thank you. Pretty mama with that red dress on. Girl, you know you really turn me on. Ooh-wee. I think you are my destiny. I say, pretty mama in that purple gown. You're the finest thing around. Twiddly-dee, twiddly-dom. Look at mama, 'cause here I come. I say, pretty mama, pretty mama, pretty mama, yeah. I say, pretty mama, pretty mama, pretty mama, yeah. Pretty mama in those bell-bottom jeans, a tidy whitey in a High Times magazine. Lightning strikes 1, 2, 3. That's just the way that it happens for me. I'll say, pretty mama, pretty mama, pretty mama, yeah. I'll say, pretty mama, pretty mama, pretty mama, yeah. Pretty mama with that red dress on. Girl, you know you really turn me on. Yes.
Just drag that on over here.
Drag
Drag
you?
it on over here.
So, Deb, how many times have you done this before?
This is my first time alone. I am in a band called the Anti-Janes.
Stadium games, right?
But yeah. And the ladies are out there in Cyberland watching right now.
I just want to take a moment to bask in your jewelry and your silver and your everything. You're like
Am I looking good?
badass.
All right, okay. Looking good is important. Shoes are important, man. All right. I got to calm down now. It's rough. When you think of me, do you think I'm doing fine out here living life, having myself one hell of a time. When you think of me, I hope you find a way to smile, caught up in a memory that can't be erased by time. When you think of me, when you think of me, when you think of me, find a day we went hand in hand, a special moment only you understand. Feel the love from way back when. Let those emotions take you right back in. When you think of me, when you think of me, when you think of me, I hope you think I was kind. When I think of you, I get caught up in those deep blue eyes, listening to a sad, sad song, just to keep myself mesmerized when I think of you. It's the little things that come to mind, how you shaped a melody, that still travels through time. When I think of you, when I think of you, when I think of you, find a day we went hand in hand, a special moment only I understand. I feel love from way back when. Let those emotions take me right back in. When I think of you, when I think of you, when I think of you, I still wish you were mine. Sorry, people.
And then Dave, that's the worst they've ever heard. It was terrifying. It was very upsetting for them to hear that word. Fantastic set. Fantastic set. Greg. Oh, you're so tall. Put this up here. Put this up here. Put this up here. Oh, geez. This is almost as good as it gets right there. Is that around where your face lives?
Yeah, it's great. Thank you. All right. David Eisner on sound, everybody. And Rob Hinkle, the host with the most. Might be, is it an issue with my guitar, potentially?
It's in there.
It's in there.
And just, you know which way your knots go, right? Not an awkward question, excuse me. battery.
Oh, thanks so much for bearing with me. I apologize for my battery.
You stay still. I'm purposely not pointing out at your symbol. You stand still. You should get there. So Dave, you got that in the instrument mic? That's the one.
All right. Thanks for bearing with me. With hair of silver, flesh of rocks, found on a back road, the time forgot. Minnesota Avenue is walked by ghosts. My phantom limbs hold close. Along Route 1 now, you're all alone. I pour my promises out through the phone, moved and breathless, out of wishes. I've lived in this rut for so long that I've furnished it, midnight to noon, this tired tune. You got 15 minutes to dress that wound. Through my alley, the wind is whistling. By lamplight on the shards, my blood is glistening. Stood at the crossroads, sucking the dregs. Taking the roll-litter, cost an arm and a leg. The last crash landing that took us home. Your chute unopened, my cover blown. Clipping the phone lines, breaking the plates. Race and labor to raw disgrace. I struck so many matches, my shoulders torn. I burned your house down to keep me warm. Ripping my scouring pad and my rose. The Queen of Iowa moves on, I suppose. There's something better round the bend. You drop the rock or kiss the sediment. Thanks so much. Thank you. Caroline lived by the Cape, heard the music in the waves, driving into Portland, Maine. Stayed up watching Betty Hutton, looked out at the mountain. Someone somewhere out there felt the same. Caroline grew up kind, turned the windmills in her mind. Tunes and words fell into place. Stashed her letters in the closet, found Mom's guitar, laid her hand on it. The color came back to her face, and the lighthouse blinked its eyes in the old house on a quiet night. dug a hole, burying the wedding clothes underneath the balsam tree. She stepped and swayed by the stove. The tide began to ebb and glow. Down from heaven, nothing gleamed, and the street lights blinked their eyes through the windshield. The car hummed on a quiet night. She's just minding her own dreams. Caroline was unstirred with a song so sad you'd forget the words, and eyes of stone. On the bar stools, on the couch, there wasn't a dry eye in the house. She packed up to drive back home. She's just minding her own dreams. Thanks so much.
It's nice to have your voice back.
Who wrote that song?
I did.
He did. So we've got Rebecca Berlin coming up next, but not just yet. And then after that, we're going to grab our feature artist before coming to Sin. So Sin, you're going to be right after the feature artist. But before that happens, Justin Heath has something he wants to say about this ukulele, which I think is crass commercialism, right? Yes. Which is fine because it's what keeps everything going, right?
Yeah.
I think so. Okay, cool. And Dave Weiser is going to make this ukulele sound great. So not only if you wanted this ukulele, would you have to purchase the ukulele, but you have to purchase the microphone too. Let's talk to Justin Heath, who's one of our teachers here.
Hey, what's up? Hi, I'm Justin. Oh, a lot of reverb. Sounds cool. So this is a Kamaka ukulele, and I'm so excited. And since Dave wants me to sell them, he said I can come in and play one. So this is my treat, and hopefully yours too. So these are like handmade in Hawaii. They're pretty sweet. So anyway, here's a little ukulele stuff. You ready, Dave? Is it on? Is the mic on? All right, sweet. All right, let me play something. It does work. It's very cool. So come by the store and check them out.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah,
If you buy it, you play like that.
yeah. I was gonna say that's a Rebecca Berlin joke. That wasn't me.
I occasionally have funny things to say.
So let me give you a mic. Jules Bland is a guitarist of no mean skills. And I have frequently admired his ability to play along with others, and it's kind of awesome, and it's a joy. However, after having played with Rebecca Berlin on a number of her songs,
You're coming for my
I respect him all the freaking more, because holy crap, she doesn't make it easy. Put that out of the way.
will
Guess
be
I have to
in
keep it close to me. I can't
4, Dave.
4?
Yes. But not yet.
I should have worn my long distance glasses.
All right.
If I was going to use the music stand.
Oh, I saw that.
We have contact. Oh, right. I sit on the floor for this.
Oh, that's right. He has got a position he assumes when he plays with me.
Yeah.
It's the seated in the floor
The
position.
floor. I'm first floor guitar. That's a joke for orchestra people.
No wonder I
Now
didn't.
you laugh when I explain it. Thank you.
Jules, you ready?
Yes. Can I get a little more? Oh.
Don't spoil him, Dave. Don't spoil him. Just a little.
This is a mistake.
Are you okay? Are we ready? Okay. Well, this first song is like brand spanking new. I think I finished it 2 days ago. And I've been working on this new sort of bravery to not just like practice songs for weeks and weeks before I'll finally be willing to maybe put it out there because I'm worried about being perfect all the time. So I don't know if anyone in this room can relate to that sentiment, but just in case I'm the only one, I'm going to be brave by admitting to it. And, you know, some of you have heard my music before, some haven't, and in general, I think people perceive me as pretty wholesome and positive, and I am, both of those things usually. But recently I've been exploring this idea of using my songs to explore themes that are a little bit more difficult. And so these two songs this evening are sort of representative of what I would consider some difficult conversations that you might have to have with people. And the first one is called Outgrew. I've never been good at letting things change. Like how I still wear the same jeans from high school 'cause they just feel safe. My t-shirts have holes, but I don't feel the air. 'Cause in their embrace, they make me forget that they need a repair. And I'd rather cozy up and close my eyes and try to forget what I know. But sometimes love isn't holding on, it's letting old things go. And there's no one to blame except the way we're made. Thought I could change DNA, but that's no excuse for me being a fool. I didn't want to, I didn't mean to, and it breaks me to say this out loud, but I think I outgrew midnight conversations and idle time. When it felt like forever was never enough to be by your side. Keeping you for the sake of who we were. Like the bright yellow jacket my heart couldn't bear to take to the curb. 'Cause I'd rather be burdened by closets full of all my ragged but favorite things than be alone with the empty questions. What was the clothes and what was me? And there's no one to blame, it's just the way we're made. Thought I could change DNA, but that's no excuse for me being a fool. I didn't want to, I didn't mean to, and it breaks me to say this out loud, but I think I outgrew the dress with purple flowers that I wore when you kissed me, the feeling behind my hips when you told me you missed me, soles of my sneakers that fell off from running so hard and so arduously. Wish I could patch this up, stitch myself back into love. 'Cause there's no one to blame, just the way we're made. Thought I could change DNA, but that's no excuse for me being a fool. I didn't want to, I didn't mean to, and it breaks me to say this out loud, but I think I outgrew you. Thank you. Water break. It's always so nice to hear Jules doing beautiful things down there on the floor, and I just, that's right. It's a common statement about Jules. I've heard it said. But it's just, I really love collaborating with other musicians because it just makes the things that I'm feeling come to life in an entirely different way. And so I'm so grateful he's up here sharing the stage with me, and he's agreeing to do all this craziness with me. So crazy, so crazy. I know. Well, now that I've buttered you up, you better do a great job on the next song, too. All right, fair. You're allowed. You're a floor dweller, after all. Stay in your place.
That's our work.
All right, on to the song. So as I mentioned, these two songs are a little bit more about like darker, more challenging themes, and this is called Heretic, and it's about temptation. Doesn't seem possible to love a +1 with my whole heart, and the math is impossible, 'cause 2 + 2 doesn't equal 1 yet. And I wish my theory was more than theoretical. It's not at all logical to let my feelings flip my heels over my head, and it's just not plausible to desperately desire the one thing I'll never have. I wish my longing was more than hypothetical. I try to block you out, but your smile keeps knocking on the door of my heart. Pretend that I'm devout, but your name's like guilty crumbs sliding out of my mouth. Gotta keep this quiet. Supposed to be the person who succumbs to temptation. So call me a heretic, 'cause I can't stop imagining intertwining fingertips, a forbidden kiss, just for a millisecond, overriding all my inhibitions. I try to swallow it down, but you bubble up inside me till I drown. Try to pretend that I have no doubts, but these wildfire questions are threatening everything. Keep it quiet, 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 quiet. In a perfect world, we could just press pause, step into an alternate reality. Two hearts could merge, try this version on, fit into a space where we were meant to be. I'll probably never mean something to you like you mean to me. I would never expect this to be anything better than temporary. Gotta keep it quiet, 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 quiet. Keep it quiet, just for me. Keep it quiet, just for me. Thank you.
That was really good, Jules.
Oh, thanks. We practiced 5 minutes ago.
It shows.
Julia Kasdorf randomly popped into our open mic maybe a couple months ago, I guess, at this point. And we were floored and stunned.
You were floored and stunned.
We were stored and floored.
That's better.
Yeah, I thought so.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna kind of sit down.
And back then, she developed an affection for our most rickety of chairs.
Oh man, is that really true?
She said, I like to live dangerously while I'm playing dangerous music.
How dangerous is this gonna be?
It's not that bad.
Really?
You'll be fine. I mean, sit up there and wiggle a little bit, and we'll make a decision together, okay?
All right, all right.
Julia Kasdorf has this fantastic, very beginning of her EPK, which is something along the lines of, I grew up on the Mamas and the Papas, and then I found AC/DC.
That's right.
And there's more to that sentence, other influences in there. But I really found the culmination of my adoration of her performance the last time she was here was in that phrase, right there.
Then I don't need to do anything else.
Because I need a little rock in my folk, and need a good deal of, well, I know, I need a little folk in my rock, but I definitely need a lot of rock in my folk. And she does that. Do you want a music stand or anything, or that's just down there?
No, it's just down there.
Face.
Bob, center the eye.
About to be. Oh, not that it's plugged in.
I want this kind of off center. Dig.
I got this for you.
Thanks.
Dave, that sounds a little dangerously hot. Maybe just in the monitors.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, that's pretty reverby. Okay then, you guys, thank you for giving me the opportunity to like sit up here and collar your attention for a few minutes. I appreciate it. It's a growth opportunity. I've discovered that when I write songs, press record. Anyways, when I write songs, I discovered that I always like to have some kind of twisted chord progression in there, like some kind of chord that comes out of nowhere. And I picked that up from David Bowie, and it has stuck with me all this time. So I recently wrote a song, and it's full of them, man. It's like, I'm not sure I can get through it because it makes so little musical sense. And this song is called We Can Share a Kiss. And I don't usually write such sappy stuff, but you know Big Pink, right? The band was up there in Big Pink and recording their great record. And apparently there was a thing between Robbie Robertson's wife, Dominique, and Richard Manuel. But they couldn't really act on it because all the guys in the band were everywhere. And, it was a very, if anything like that happened, it could wreck the band. So they had to really, I imagine they had to quash it. And I was thinking about what that might be like, the tension. So here we go. It's called We Can Share a Kiss. You are looking at the sky. I belong to another guy. We must let this new thing die. But we can share a kiss. We will share a kiss. You are like a wild night. He keeps me safe inside. It hurts like hell to play this white, but we can share a kiss. We will share a kiss. I feel pressure when you come around. Charge building up in the ground. A scorching tang, a burning sound, and we might burn this whole place down. But we can share a kiss. We will share a kiss. take a chance. There'll be so much to say. The tears on my lips, they're gonna give me away. Your fingers in my hair, my hand on your face, and we won't waste time on words. You have brought me back to life. Color out of black and white. Aurora on an Arctic night. And no more chance than 2 sparks on ice. But we can share a kiss. We can share a kiss. We will share a kiss. We will share a kiss. Well, thank you for listening to that. This song is called Reservations. And, well, it's about what all songs are about, a relationship that didn't quite pay off. But the thing was, the guy, he wasn't too rough for me. He wasn't too, I'm trouble, babe. He wasn't one of those kind of, the only thing wrong with him was that he was a knucklehead. So this is a song about the knucklehead. Oh, damn it. Hang on. Let me see. But it took me a long time to realize that he was a knucklehead. So after I realized it, I wrote this song. You glow like a neon cocktail sign in a bar room. You shine like a row of tellies in a guitar showroom. You glitter like the chrome on a tailpipe, a gleam that can't last. You burn like a sun, headed for collapse. The way your body's the way I'd design it if I had my own choosing. The way that you kissed me, boy, it's just like the movies. And a lifetime of lessons slip off me like clothes in the summertime. When I saw your green eyes, I couldn't believe my luck. But the closer I get, the more damaged I get. When I see you up close, you're a mess. For the first time I'm wondering about what I want. Am I strong enough for this? I have reservations. 'Cause how can I live inside a conflagration? How long will love last when you're living on a pyre? You handle every bit of friction with gasoline and matches. Then you blame catching on fire. You're too young to know that you're causing all your own disasters. I'm too old to pretend that I want the same things that you're after. I ain't taking this on, I ain't charging in to save you from drowning. There was a time when I would, but now I've stopped counting. 'Cause the closer I get, the more damaged I get. When I see you up close, you're a mess. For the first time I'm wondering about what I want. Am I strong enough for this? I have reservations. I wrote a few songs about that guy as things evolved. I went to the Folk Alliance, one of those Folk Alliance conferences, to find out how to write songs. And one of the first things they said was, make sure your song's only 3.5 minutes long. So I tried to write a song that was 3.5 minutes long, and I don't know if I've got it. So could somebody time this for me? Fellas got a phone? I got it. Okay, all right. Well, we'll get it from 2 different angles. Then we'll triangulate. Okay. Ready? Ready, set, go. Lying in bed with the lights out, you told me about the other woman. She came on pretty strong, like a summer storm, but you held on. Well, you held on. Grateful for the truth and that you told me. But there's a question that won't let go. Was it hard to say no? Was it hard to say no? Yeah, you did the right thing, kept on your wedding ring, and said that you had to go. But did you have to think twice? Did you have to think twice? Yeah, when she was warm and close, seeking soft and low. Did you have to say no? Being aware of time, I'm not going to play the full riff here, I'm just going to imply it. Curl against your back, I'll hold you tighter. Your conscience ain't keeping you awake. I'm thinking about you, I just all that I need. But I can't sleep, 'cause there's an ache. Something in the dark I never told you. Afraid that you wouldn't want to know that it was hard to say no. Well, it was hard to say no. Well, I did the right thing, kept on my wedding ring. had to think twice. Yes, I had to think twice. Yeah, when he was warm and close, speaking soft and low. How are we doing for time, you guys? I've blown it already. And I still think about it sometime. What if I had changed my mind? What could have happened that night when it was hard to say no? And this is the part where the DJ on the radio would start turning it down, because I've already played the chorus twice. You already know how that goes. So just then maybe I could make the cut, you know, maybe they'll play the record. Hard to say no. Well, it was hard to say no. Yeah, I did the right thing, kept on my wedding ring, and said that I had to go, and I had to think twice. Yes, I had to think twice. Yeah, when he was warm and close, speaking soft and low. Well, it was hard to say no. Thanks, you guys.
This is the part where I beg for money on Julia Kasdorf's behalf. For those of you who are online, or those of you who are in the room who are like, cash is a thing of the past, Venmo at Julia-Kasdorf. It's a hyphen, not a underscore or a weird slashy slash or anything like that. And anything you can put in this little tip carafe is only ever a token of the wonder that we, the esteem with which we hold the artists who come across our little teeny stage. You said you were gonna bring CDs and records and I think Rockstar thongs and things like that, but you didn't bring any of her merch.
Yeah, I forgot
So
it.
you just, whatever you can put in here is most welcome.
Well, anything that goes in there is going right back to Spark, so fill it up.
What? I don't think that's the way that works. You guys can fight about that later.
Okay, we'll fight about it later.
You got time for a couple more songs.
I got 2 more.
And
Okay.
it's just a pleasure to have you. Please,
That's
back
kind.
to Julia.
Okay, I did this one last time. Wow, this is about the same guy. God, Lord of mercy. It's a font. He was a font. He was a muse. Yeah, he was. Yeah. Damn. This song is called Cliff. His name is not Cliff. No. But this song is called Cliff. Hang on. You had a nice place in my heart. You don't ever have to leave. It's soft and safe and warm. In the sweetest part of me, I hate to see you in such pain. But there's nothing I can do. You left your stuff out in the rain. Gonna step away from you. Ain't going over that cliff with you. Never had to draw the line. Never once gave up on you. Never thought there'd come a time I'd walk away from you. Ain't going over that cliff with you. Hey, Rob. Raise those mics, please. Good for you. Remember when we couldn't really tell where you stopped and I began? Never had that kind of melt. Not with any other man. Now where you going, I can't go. Our sweet waltz is broken too. What you're thinking, I don't know. Gonna walk away from you. Ain't going over that cliff with you. Never had to draw the line. Never once gave up on you. Never thought there'd come a time I'd walk away from you. Ain't going over that cliff with you. Ain't going over that cliff with you. Ain't going over that cliff with you. You guys, it's very kind of you to give me, I'm sorry, I'm screwing up your mic stand here, but I appreciate your attention. Here's a song that David Eisner might remember, because this is from One Horse Town. There we go. This is my hit song. And I'll tell you, because this is the song that is most requested when people come to hear me play. Okay, one guy requested it. This song is called High Southern Latitudes. The town that I live in has been here forever. The only thing new is each tree they knock down. Where do they find all these people to give in these houses? They build like they're scared their feet might touch the ground. I know that once to live here, but it's worse to fit in. Nothing speaks freedom to me like those high southern latitudes. And if I was ready, I'd start me a family. Maybe a child might lay my course clear. But there's shooting stars falling and mountains keep calling. There's so much to see that I can't see from here. I heard it once in a story. Don't even know where they are. But I just wanna go to those high southern latitudes. Rolling home rolling home, rolling home, rolling home. My life's broken down to consecutive days. Each parcel of hours gets one of 7 names. I string up the minutes like pearls on a chain. I cash it all in at the end of the game. But I feel like I'm losing, like I'm playing too safe. When I cruising those high southern latitudes, rolling home, rolling home. Rolling home, rolling home, rolling home, rolling home, rolling home. You guys are nice. Thanks a lot.
We have this incredible list yet to come. Sen, you're up next. Don't go anywhere. I mean, unless you got to wiggle, but like, then come back after you wiggle. Nice job, Troy. Sen, are you a sitter or a stander?
You know, let's see. I need one place to put.
Okay, I'll grab that music stand again.
Yeah, music stand, but I think standing is probably better for me.
I'm just gonna start collecting all these chairs and stools.
Sure.
I like bringing up different ones.
I know. Hopefully this is still on too.
Would you like this on your right side or your left side?
Let's see. I'm left-handed, so on the right side. Just kidding. Just so it's not in my way. Yeah, here. I'll just sit right here.
You're in
To be honest, okay.
the house with a lot of left-handers, actually.
Does it? And
Sinister.
probably. I think that's too low. Yeah, that's. We will see. We will see, folks. Yes, I can. How's that? Can you all hear me? Dunk. Okay, is it okay? Is it gonna pop? I know, right? So I made the mistake of leaving one of these in while I was kind of recording this weekend. I burned my battery out. So hi, yeah. Give it up for Julia one more time, man. She figured it. Yeah. So she dragged me out here, but she did not tell me. I didn't get the memo that it was all original song, which is so funny. I know, but everybody did one, right? And pretty much, like tonight they did. So I feel the pressure because I was all right. So I wrote this song. I was not, for the last like 10 years, I've been writing music, but I've always been a singer. I'm like more of a, theater background, and I've never learned an instrument in my life. So I picked it up after me and my partner parted ways, and he was the guitarist. So I figured, if I want to still write songs, I'm going to have to figure this out on my own, right? So I picked this up, and I started with that uke, something that I saw before, and then ultimately I got this on my 50th. So I'm going to play one of the first songs I wrote on the uke. It's called Rule My World. And hopefully I remember it because I had to sit over there and go, oh my God, I have to remember this song. So I'm going to take these off for right now and see if I can do this here. Today I'll rule the world. Today I'll rule the world. Only my little world. Quietly. Today I'll calm my head. All alone I'll break some bread. And in the dark I'll make my bed and lie in it. I'll float and I'll fly over dark feelings I can't allow to rule my world. Oh, I won't let them rule my world. Can you lift the mic a bit? Yeah, I'm leaning over, sorry. There we go. Thank you. Today, I'll take a chance. Try and find love and romance. If I don't, I'll accept my circumstance. Today I will write, and I'll sing I'll sing a song with no spite, and I'll raise it up to the light and see through it. I'll float and I'll fly over doubts in my mind. Can't allow them to rule my world. Oh, I won't let them rule. Oops, sorry. Rule my world. Today I'll forgive all of your past sins, and I'll put the perfect spin on reality. I'll rise and I'll fight, achieve this vision in my mind. Can't allow it rule my world. And I won't let you rule my world. Thank you. Yeah, it's a challenge. I didn't even remember it. So let's see. What am I gonna do next? So I have. There's a couple songs I would like to do, but I'll come back for that. I'm gonna try. Let me see. Let me try this one. My stuff's out, by the way. I've got like 30 songs released. So, if you want to get out there, it's all pretty much recorded somewhere. First name is Sin, and the last name is Trumeau, like Trudeau, but with an M. Let me see if I can pull this one off here. I know it's really high up there, but we will see. This one is called, and I'm going to take this out of the way. I'm not going to use it. This one is called One of the Guys. And it's kind of about being, you're not like one of those girls that gets pushed around, right? So you stand up for yourself, but you're also not totally one of the guys either, right? You're soft, right? So that's what this is about. So, am I still plugged in here? Yeah, you are. Okay. All right, ready? If it helps you to forget the injustice, the opportunity you squandered, stop looking under the rock, hoping something's changed when it's not. If it hurts me not to forgive you, well, I'll never forget, so what can I say? There's a trick to swallowing knives, and I'll be okay, 'cause I'm not one of your girls. I'm not one to put up, I'll shine a mirror on it, watch it all blow up. And I'm not one of the guys, I'm soft inside, and I feel too much. Every ending coming from some nerve that was touched. I'm so sorry, I've lost track of the song. I'll just. That's what comes from not being, a professional guitarist. But let's do. Oh, I know, it's so pretty, but I did. Okay, here's what I do. Okay, I'm going back to the bridge, right? It goes like this. shine mirror on it, watch it all blow up. And I'm not one of the guys. I'm soft inside, and I feel too much. Every ending coming from some nerve that was touched. Thank you. Sorry. Thank you for encouraging me to keep going. Thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah.
Nice job.
First time.
Winston P. Smith next. Where's the P silent? The P is silent. Okay, gotcha. Just Winston Smith. And you don't sing? Is that what you were saying?
Oh, no, and be
Okay.
grateful.
Well, this is in case you say anything clever.
It's a real fun angle. It was obviously not meant for humans. That's in and on.
It's breathing.
Please welcome Winston Smith. Smith.
I'm Winston Smith. The P is silent. That is probably the most interesting thing about me as a person, so I'll leave it there. I want to thank Rob and Dave for indulging me. I know this isn't what we usually do.
Who's this we?
Yes, thank you. Hi, could we? Yeah. Thanks. I don't think we're that good friends.
Our collective grief.
Thank you. Apropos of nothing, this is a little piece that I started many years ago and has been through many forms, and it's called Never Let Your Guitar Drink Alone.
very much for indulging.
Please, another hand for Winston. Wait, you like this on this side. No, you like it on this side.
That's good. Yep.
Please welcome David Potts to pray.
All right, I'm going to try this one. I tried this, I don't know, a number of months ago, and it didn't go well. But it's one of my favorite songs. These are both original songs. Let's see here. I have to. I think this is. Sorry, this was temperamental. All right. This is a song I wrote called The Dead They Speak at Night. The dead speak to us at night. In our dreams, what's wrong and right. Shades of gray, not black or white. The dead, they speak at night. Close your eyes, my little one. The dead, they come as day is done. Dreams for you have all been spun. The dead, they speak at night. Are they praising? Are they warning? Are they lending the strength of generations to you? Listen, do not fear them. They may help you, but only if you hold them inside. The dead speak to us at night. Walls that keep the dead away come falling down when dreams hold sway. Listen close to what they say. The dead, they speak at night. When you wake cricket morning's light. Hold your dreams with all your might. Know they're spun by those with sight. The dead, they speak at night. Are they praising? Are they warning? Are they ending the strength of generations to you? Listen, do not fear them. They may help you, but only if you hold them inside. The dead speak to us at night. In our dreams, what's wrong and right? Shades of gray, not black or white. The dead, they speak at night. Oh, the dead, they speak at night. Oh, the dead, they speak at night. Thank you. Now, this is a song I wrote in 2020, but I did a Boundary Waters thing in Canada with a law partner of mine. And I capo this too, and I got to put up these real quick. Hold on. So I wrote this in 2020, but and it's a much different than the actual. I'll tell you just briefly. Hold on. Sorry. So I had a law partner, and we went to the Boundary Waters in Canada. And then about 3 years ago, I decided I'd do a Boundary Waters where I want my body to be carried into the Boundary Waters and left against a tree, and I just decomposed there. So this is the song I'm doing there. Oh, that's the dream I have. That's what I'm planning. That's what this song is. I'm on the boundary waters of Canada, only in dreams for me now. So when my last breath is drawn, I have one more request of you. Find me a place in your bow. Carry me into the heart of the wilderness. Find me a lake left alone. Lean me against an old balsam fir. Couldn't ask for a better tombstone. I've echoed the calls of loons, tickled the bellies of trout, slept out in the crisp autumn air and watched 1,000,000 stars come out. And oh, the northern lights, fire up in the night sky, Aurora Borealis, a near winter 4th of July. Last I was there in 2003, the trees in their fall perfection. I looked to the shore and I could barely tell which was real and which a reflection. Do not mourn my passing. This body is no longer me. But just in case the soul hangs round a while, it's where it'd want to be. Forget the details, forget logistics, forget it's a cross-border crime. I'll take care of all of that. It's not yours to reason or rhyme. Set up the fire and pour shots of rye. Toast to the lakes and the North Star. Toast to my memories and the time that we've had. And say goodbye, but leave my guitar. Don't forget to leave my guitar. Please leave my guitar. Thank you. It was. Good?
He is busy breaking our hearts like it's his job. Where's my new friend Sika? Right there. Right there. Oh, and you want this music stand, don't you? Were you okay with? No? Okay. Okay. Let's maybe we'll reposition cameras. Yeah, see, no one messed with your piano that much, so you're fine. Yeah.
That's right. So you know, I put the seat up, it was really low. So she told me I was, the piano player before is also tiny, so she'll be happy with it. Hi, my name is Seika. I'm just gonna do 2 covers and songs that you all know, so please do feel free to sing along. I know you wanna leave me, but I refuse to let you go. If I have to beg, please, for your sympathy, I don't mind, 'cause you need that much to me. Ain't too proud to beg, sweet darling, please don't leave me, girl, don't you go. Ain't you proud to plead, baby, baby, please don't leave me, girl, don't you go. Now I have to cry, man, as a half a man with no sense of pride. If I have to beg, girl, to keep you, baby, I'll bring you by my side. Ain't That's it. I didn't hear you sing. Did you not? Thank you.
I'm singing in my head.
That doesn't count. Well, next one. You do not need to know the words because it's Benny and the Jets. Shake it loose together. The spotlight's hitting something that's been known to chase the weather. We'll kill a fatty cat tonight, so stick around. Gonna hear electric music's all it wants to sound. Hey, Kenny around, you ever seen him yet? But it's so spaced out. Benny and the Jets. Them ageless, carpet nice, stick around. Where we brought the bear inside on the street, the fight was right and was wrong. Oh, Kenny Ryan, have you seen him yet? Ooh, but it's so spaced out. Benny and the Jets. Oh, but they're weird and wonderful. Oh, Benny, he's really keen. He's got electric boots, a mohair suit, and not writing in a magazine. Benny and the Jets. Oh, Kenny Ryan, have you seen him yet? Ooh, but it's so spaced out. Benny and the Jets. Oh, but they're weird and wonderful. Oh, Benny is really keen. He's got electric boots, a mohair suit, and not writing in a magazine. Benny and the Jets. Thank you.
And I had the suspicion you might keep doing that until we started yelling Benny, so. Say it, say it. fortune of, I think, having some smaller piano players, and now you are, oh yeah, exactly. It's gargantuan. So do what you need to do over there. You gonna be okay?
Yeah, it's good.
Okay, cool. Nice sweater.
Thank you.
Looks so warm and snuggy.
It is.
Not to be weird. No, it's been nice to give such a workout to the piano tonight. Brian Lee is looking through, and I wanted to make sure I said that after Brian actually took his seat, because usually if I say, "Oh, Brian Lee working out the piano," he'll play guitar. So this is working out for the best. He's like, "Now I got to play guitar." Please welcome Brian Lee.
Thank you. This is one I dug out of the vault. This is something I wrote way back when I thought, you know, I could write a commercial song. So this was my effort to write a commercial song, which I don't try to do anymore. I walked away when you first offered your love. I was crazy. Now that I've come to you asking for a second chance, don't believe for a minute my heart's not in it. I'll bring it home for you. If you want me, girl, you can have me anytime, anywhere. It was meant to be. I'll give you everything I got and go get you some more. I'll pull every star down from the sky and bring them home for you. When I make a promise, you can be sure it's true. We'll share all eternity and each moment will be new. Say you'll forgive me, say you'll be mine. Take this lifetime offer, sign on the dotted line. If you want me, girl, you can have me anytime, anywhere. It was meant to be. I'll give you everything I got and go get you some more. I'll reach all the way to paradise and bring it home for you. I'm gonna bring it home. Gonna bring it home. Gonna bring it home. Thank you. How about a round of applause for, I guess, David's not here anymore. David and Rob and. Yeah. Thank you. My fragile ego needed that, Jules.
Come on, I already said your sweater was snuggly.
Also, he's good at doing music stuff.
So this is one I wrote. I'm going to let that one go. This is one I wrote earlier this year. Kind of, well, part of it I wrote. Anyway, it came together this year. One part,
I wrote many, many years ago, and it was just, one of those early spring days where there was still a lot of snow. I think it was the winter where I actually got snowed into my townhouse. I had to go out the garage and shovel my way in to the house anyway. But so I just kind of sang what I saw out the window, and then I put it away for probably 10 years now. And then I was messing around with something else, and I put it together. And anyway, this is it. It's called Seasons Come and Go. Anyway, start again. The snow and cold of winter fade into a hazy day. The ice and cold of winter melt in the sun's warm rays. Seasons come and go and come and go again. How many trips do we get around this star? Are we merely Sisyphus pushing on this rock? It seems so far to go just to get back where you are. I'm gonna sit back, enjoy the scenery. It goes by so fast, you don't get to see it twice. Is it really any use counting each and every one? No matter how many trips you get, it's gonna have to suffice. the brilliant leaves of autumn turn brown to show winter's begun. Seasons come and go and come and go again. How many trips do we get around the star? Are we merely Sisyphus pushing on this rock? It seems so far to go just to get back where you are. I'm going wanna sit back, enjoy the company. It goes by so fast, you don't get a second pass. Friends may come and friends may go, and come and go again. Live every day like there's no tomorrow. Who knows how long this will last? Thank you. Let's hear it for David.
Came in just in time. Patrick J. Right? Is this your first time here? You seem familiar to me, but yeah. We met at Republic and
Plugging in, Rob?
eventually, we're getting there. He's placing the thing to the thing. He's taking a careful seat. We're getting there. Center vocal, center DI. He's in the center DI now. Yes, just a couple inches.
I'm stuck.
All right. Close enough. Oh, that's good. That's more than I deserve. Okay. Wow, it's really nice to be here. Thanks, Rob, for giving us this opportunity. This first song is about us, the people in this room who want to express their humane creativity and struggled in the beginning. And maybe some of you were right on point when you first started, but most of us had to work at it. And this is also a song about the people who listened to us back then and told us not to quit our day jobs. This is by Harry Chapin. God, I miss him. Mr. Tanner was a cleaner from a town in the Midwest, and of all the cleaning shops around, he'd made his the best. He also was a baritone who sang while hanging coats. He practiced scales while pressing tails and sang at local shows. His friends and neighbors praised the voice that poured out from his throat. They said that he should use his gift instead of cleaning coats. Mr. Tanner. Oh, fall on your knees. Oh, hear the angel voices. Oh, night divine. Oh, night divine. His friends kept working on him to try music out full time. A big debut and rave reviews, a great career to climb. Finally they got to him, he would take the fling. A concert agent in New York agreed to have him sing. And there were plane tickets, phone calls, money spent to rent the hall. It took most of his savings, but he gladly used it all. But music was his life, it was not his livelihood. And it made him feel so happy, and it made him feel so good. And he sang from his heart, and he sang from his soul. He did not know how well he sang, it just made him whole. The evening came, he took the stage, his face set in a smile. In a half-filled hall, the critics sat watching on the aisle. But the concert was a blur to him, smatters of applause. He did not know how well he sang, he only heard the flaws. But the critics were concise, it only took 4 lines, and no one could accuse them of being overkind. Mr. Martin Tanner, a baritone of Dayton, Ohio, made his town hall debut last night. He came well prepared, but unfortunately, his presentation was not up to contemporary and professional standards. His voice lacks the range of tonal color necessary to make it consistently interesting. Full-time consideration of another endeavor might be in order. He came home to Dayton and was questioned by his friends, but he smiled and just said nothing, and he never sang again. Excepting very late at night when the shop was dark and closed. He sang softly to himself as he sorted through the clothes. Mr. Tanner. Oh, fall on your knees. Oh, hear the angel voices. Oh, night divine. Oh, night divine. But music was his life, it was not his livelihood. And it made him feel so happy, and it made him feel so good. And he sang from his heart, and he sang from his soul. He did not know how well he sang, it just made him whole. Thanks. This song is by another favorite of mine. Last week I was a lurker at this gathering, and I heard a John Prine song. It was wonderful. And so I'd like to do another John Prine song. This reminds me of my grandmother who, when I was just getting started, didn't say don't quit your day job, but she sat there and listened to every one of my songs, and she was so wonderful. And at first, we didn't get along very much because she yelled at me for picking the neighbor's grapes, which I deserved. but she stayed and she listened, and there was this twinkle in her eye that was just, that I'll never forget. And I'm glad that I had the opportunity to see that before she died. We had an apartment in the city. Me and Loretta like living there. It's been years since the kids have grown a life of their own, left us alone. John and Linda live in Omaha, and Joe is somewhere on the road. We lost Davy in the Korean War, still don't know what for, doesn't matter anymore. You know that old trees just grow stronger, and old rivers grow wilder every day. Old people just grow lonesome, waiting for someone to say hello in there, hello. Think someday I'll call up Rudy. We worked together at the factory. What will I say if he asks what's new? Nothing, what's with you? Nothing, much to do. You know that old trees just grow stronger, and old rivers grow wilder every day. Old people just grow lonesome, waiting for someone to say hello in there. Hello. So if you're walking down the street sometime and spot some hollow ancient eyes, don't just walk on by and stare as if you didn't care. Say hello in there. we good?
Oh, behind my guitar, behind these stools, I've just really made this difficult. And it opens up pretty easily here. Thank you, sir. All right. Pick. Have a seat. Move this back a little bit. I don't like being too close to the microphone. Because the microphone doesn't like me very much. Mustache off my mic. That's how we trade mustaches. It's weird for everybody. Who's up with Spencer? Thank you. Last week was my first week here, and it was a pleasure. Well, thank you. Thank you. It was a pleasure for me also. I enjoyed it. I really only do covers, and this week I thought, well, what should I do? Because a lot of the times I'm like Mike. I wait until I get up here to decide what I'm going to play. But I decided I was going to do some what's his name songs. Paul Simon, if you remember Paul Simon. Of course, now this was early on when he actually had a partner named Garfunkel, so. I'm sitting in the railway station, got a ticket for my destination. On a tour of one-night stands, my suitcase and guitar in hand. And every stop is neatly planned for a poet and her one-man band. Homeward bound, I wish I was homeward bound. Home, where my thoughts escaping. Home, where my music's playing. Home, where my love lies waiting silently for me. Tonight I'll sing my songs again, I'll play the game and pretend. But all my words come back to me in shades of mediocrity. Like emptiness and harmony, I need someone to comfort me. Homeward bound, I wish I was homeward bound. Home, where my thoughts escaping. Home, where my music's playing. Home, where my love lies waiting silently for me. Silently for me. Thank you. Thank you. It's a little hard to see. I can understand why a number of people were having difficulty because I can't even see the little dots on the top of my guitar here. Okay. So one more. This is Paul Simon, and let's see.
And like, is it Nicola? No, Nika. Yes, Seika. That's she. She did a beautiful job of some covers. Asked everybody to sing. If you know the song, you can sing along. Well, the mama pajama rolled out of the bed. She ran to the police station. When the papa found out, he began to shout, started the investigation. It was against the law. It was against the law. What the mama saw, it was against the law. Woo! Well, the mama looked down and she spit on the ground every time my name gets mentioned. And the papa said, "Oi, if I get that boy, I'm gonna stick him in the house of detention." Yeah, well, I'm on my way. I don't know where I'm going. I'm on my way. I'm a-taking my time, but I don't know where. Goodbye, Rosie, the queen of Corona. See you, me and Julio down by the schoolyard. See you, me and Julio down by the schoolyard. See you, me and Julio down by the schoolyard. See you, me and Julio down by the schoolyard. Whoa, and a couple would take me away, but the press let the story leak. When the radical priests come and get me released, you know he's all on the cover of Newsweek. Yeah, well, I'm on my way. I don't know where I'm going. I'm on my way. I'm a-taking my time, but I don't know where. Goodbye, Rosie, the queen of Corona. See you, me and Julio down by the schoolyard. See you, me and Julio down by the schoolyard. See ya, me and Julio down by the schoolyard. Thank you. My name is Spencer. Thanks for listening. Oh, and thanks for singing.
We're almost there, my friends. You've all been very strong, and I'm thankful that you are. At least, I mean, half of us are still here. That's freaking awesome. Please welcome Dan Ed.
Hello. Okay. Gonna play a new song tonight. I will see how it goes. It's getting it's like an orchestra. That's better. That's better.
sky of dark and endless grey. Across a stormy surface, find your way. You see the world through eyes that aren't your own. Blind to the pain you cause, you're not alone. You gotta lay your vision down. You gotta hold your head up high, hold your ground. You gotta lay your vision down. You gotta hold your head up high, hold your ground. Yeah, you gotta lay your vision down. You gotta hold your head up high, stand your ground. Below a wild hillside, damp and cold, there stands a lonely shelter, I've been told. The door is locked and you'll not find a key. But if your heart is open, wait for me. You gotta lay your vision down. You gotta hold your head up high, hold your ground. You gotta lay your vision down. You gotta hold your head up high, stand your ground. Yeah, you gotta lay your vision down. You gotta hold your head up high, hold your ground. Appreciate it. Thanks.
How new is brand new?
Last 2 weeks. Last few weeks, yeah. Okay. So, what am I going to do now? I'm going to do this one. This shiny object, it's floating round this room. It's spinning round in circles. I know you see it too, but it doesn't shine for you. No, it stings a little too, and it's left you feeling blue, so blue. 'Cause it doesn't shine for you, and it stings a little too, and it's left you feeling blue, so blue. And now that shiny object, it's blocking out the light. It's blinding all the others, yeah. They never did see right, but it doesn't shine for you, no, it stings a little too, and it's left you feeling blue, so blue. 'Cause it doesn't shine for you, and it stings a little too, and it's left you feeling blue, so blue. Keep the world inside, you should. It never did you any good. Keep the world inside, keep the world inside, you should. Keep the world inside, you should. It never did you any good. Keep the world inside, keep the world inside, you should. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Like it. I don't know. I was playing with it earlier.
Yeah, I tried playing with the pick for a little while. I swallowed one, and then I was like, okay, I'm not grown up enough for picks.
Oh, just picks in general?
Yeah.
Oh. Huh.
They're dangerous.
Well, I haven't had that happen to me yet.
I guess the trick is like not to swallow them, but
Huh.
somehow some things like that are beyond me. I just don't.
Wow.
Yeah, I know.
Are you sure you're not like 5? Oh,
5
I was going to say 5, sorry. Because, I mean, I'm 18, but that hasn't happened to me, so I don't know.
My concept of adult behavior is kind of fucked. Please welcome Andy.
Oh, I was going to ask for a music stand. I forgot.
I got it.
Oh.
You stand there.
Sorry. Because I forgot what I was gonna do. I was my parents wanted me to sing a newer song, and I was like, okay, but I haven't had time to.
Are your parents watching?
I believe so. And I have this song. I've been super busy with like school and everything. I had like a Berkeley audition this week and stuff too for college. So. And so I'm really busy with that. So I haven't really practiced it, but I can try to perform it as my first
song. I think it's called Red Vision White Snow. It's one of those ones I really haven't practiced it. I've just like written it, and that's about it. So I don't know how good it's gonna be, but it's my guitar in. Can you hear that? My eyes are red, blood on the sheets. It's just my vision, but how real it seems. Brings me back to what I once believed. When I thought no one can be worse than me. Promise you call me back. It's a few hours later, what I trust I heard. But in a second you make it fine. Your heart left an imprint on mine. I'm starting to understand how this cycle goes. First you dip a toe in, and then you're 6 feet below. You can say you're gonna take it slow, but next thing you know, vision's blurry, you can't see. They're all you know. Red vision and white snow. I'm nothing new, I can't be ignored. I know I'm worth it, but what is it for? People say I'm selfish doing this for me. Yeah, you're right, I say sorry, again I retreat. Promise you call me back, it's a few hours later, what I trust that. But in a second you make it fine, your heart left an imprint on mine. I'm starting to understand how this cycle goes. First you dip a toe in, and then you're 6 feet below. You can say you're gonna take it slow, but next thing you know, vision's blurry, you can't see. They're all you know. Red vision and white snow. I'm sorry, I can't process emotions. I'm scared to be open. I'll do it all for you, but won't show it. I know love is hopeless. Yeah, tell me, when has anyone ever stayed? I must not be worth more than a couple days. The amount of times I've been betrayed. Just throw me off, right? Run away. I'm starting to understand how this cycle goes. First you dip a toe in, and then you're 6 feet below. You can say you're gonna take it slow, but next thing you know, vision's blurry, you can't see. They're all you know. Red vision and white snow. Red vision and white snow. Red vision and white snow. So obviously, thank you. The transitions aren't really smooth on that yet, as you could probably tell. I just kind of.
But you didn't swallow your pick, so great.
That is a good point. That he said I didn't swallow my pick. That's the most important thing, I think. If I did that, I wouldn't be performing for a while, probably. That sounds really bad. I always have to plug this. Do you mind if I play the same song that I always play?
Go for it.
Okay, this is my favorite song that I've written. It's actually, I just released it. So if you go on any music platform, it's called Existing, and my artist name is And Maddie, like the ampersand, the and symbol, Maddie, Maddie. So the song's called Existing. I just released it in October, and I like the song a lot. And this one's, pretty well practiced, so different from the other one. Yeah. it's not a coping skill, but it's like I'm held against my will. Am I doing something wrong by just existing? If I was gone tomorrow, would you even miss me? You and I go back, we got so much history. Ruined it, deserve it, get no pity party. I didn't know I messed it up until you left. I just don't know I fall until I wake up dead. I wanna feel you breathe again till I can't feel safe. Why do I make these mistakes? I learned too late. I'm running out of coping skills. It's like I'm held against my will. Am I doing something wrong by just existing? If I was gone tomorrow, would you even miss me? You and I go back, we got so much history. I ruined it, deserve it, get no pity party. Am I doing something wrong by just existing? If I was gone tomorrow, would you even miss me? You and I go back, we got so much history. I ruined it, deserve it, get no pity party. All right, thank you.
And Maddie. Also, Maddie.
That's nice. I'll allow it.
Oh, he
Well, it's
he
nice to see you.
he fell asleep and didn't
Yeah.
realize.
Well, I'm glad I got to hear you. And it sounds like I'm angry with you, but really, it's nice. It's a nice thing. So I don't know why I have this tone while I'm talking to you, but I do.
Jules.
And it's a sunk cost fallacy at this point, so I'm just gonna dig into it. But I love you, man.
Feels really nice to me.
Okay, good. And you better keep it that way. Okay. Oh man. Yeah, I've conscripted Rob into doing a thing. I didn't get to play with him on Thursday, which is usually when I get that out of my system. So we're doing it here for you guys.
I rewired this. I hope it works.
I hope my stuff works.
Yes.
He's in the correct DI. Okay. Words of thank you. Thank you so much.
What's that? Nothing. Like you're not getting anything, or you're sassing me?
Yeah. Yes. Sassing
What'd you do?
Well, I'm not doing anything. And I'm going to the Panano for the second one.
You're not getting anything?
Hey. He's getting me right now. Yeah, he is. I'm not playing anything. Hold on. Now I'm playing things. Okay.
You're there.
Hooray.
But Rob, I'm not seeing you.
Well, I'm all the way over here.
Classic Rob, all the way over there.
He's on the perimeter.
Let's see. you know, I agree. I am not showing up on that at all.
Are you plugged into the right thing? Is the thing plugged
Well,
into
that was
the
me
thing?
unplugging the DI.
Okay.
So I definitely in the right
Definitely.
cable.
I saw it bouncing around on right the eye for a moment.
Well, then let's do. Huh. Well, that's just fascinating.
Something's unplugged, but that just looks like it's usually unplugged. So.
So now I'm getting that far.
That's looking better, Rob.
Well, that's me unplugging it. What's that thing? That's me taking it out of this.
Okay.
And just going straight to this. Because I'm definitely getting signal that far.
Okay. I don't know.
This would make me sad if it's just like not going to cooperate today. But I'm going to give it another couple seconds and then I'm going to probably just plug. Yeah, well, I guess I'm doing that. Hell's bells.
What are you, me yesterday? Had a show yesterday where everything went wrong. It was great. And I didn't do a thing I wanted to do in lieu of the thing I did.
I relate strong.
Yeah. Maybe a little less, because I'm going to be kind of loud.
Vocally?
Yeah. Or maybe just less monitor. I don't know. If it sounds good out there, then I want it. But like less monitor, because it's going... Yeah. That was an approximation.
I'm just like plugging in random stuff now. You go ahead and hope for the best.
I'll set up this loop,
Yeah,
and then Rob will jump in.
any second now.
Any minute now.
Oh, it's really just not working.
Okay. Yeah, that's me. Get me going.
I was hoping. Okay, good.
All the picks fell out.
Well, hell's bells.
Maybe the extra cord that you got
I pulled the, yeah, no. I was getting signal this
That's
far.
mine.
Don't worry about it later.
Don't disparage me.
Oh, duh.
Could I get more guitar in the monitor, maybe? Maybe overall? I don't know. Who knows, man? Who knows? Rob, you'll be happy to know I've been playing without my compressor lately. Yeah, I know. All right. I tried to write a blues song. It turned into a 50s pop song. It's fine. It doesn't matter. Nothing to lose, yeah, my past a mess, and there's no one left to abuse. Bring me right back to that cold, hard ground. Make me feel safe and sound. I've had enough, I'm giving up. I need you to.
ending.
All right. Do I do another one, or is that it?
Do one, but don't make it.
No, it's not. I'm not gonna do anything on this. It's not gonna be a song that's like. Wasn't that 2 minutes before? It felt like 35 minutes.
It's gonna be 3.5 minutes. Which me and whoever was it you, Bobby? Yeah. We did not agree on time.
Oh,
Yeah.
When I said she had 20 seconds left?
Yeah.
Oh, how far off? How was it?
Well, I mean, I don't want to say. I did not agree, though. Not agree.
I'm going over there. Yeah.
Oh, man, this is pissing me off. Nothing. Don't worry about it. I'm fine. But you're really just not even going to come out of here, huh?
If you are leaving while this is happening, maybe fold up a chair. I don't know. But, we'll make the announcement at the end. We are stalwart. By the way, abolish the Senate. Dedoy. I mean, come on. It's ridiculous. What are we doing here? What is this, Rome? No. Well, yeah, technically, kind of. We are an extension of ancient Rome. If you look, yeah, I'm waiting for you.
I'm fine. You just get the plan.
All right. Let's see. I like to do songs I don't know at open mics, and so this is one of those. So I'm gonna have to look at my phone. And it is in the running for one of the saddest songs I've ever played for people.
It's not pleasant.
Yeah, I mean, it is. Like, people get misty for different reasons. So, hold on. Kind of. Yeah, a little bit. It's not the cancer one, but it's by that guy.
Still not right.
Okay. We're brought to you by Doritos. No. Doritos. Do you want chips?
Oh my God.
Don't buy Doritos. Doritos. Whoops. Whoops, no chips. Okay. It's not the long flowing dress that you're in, or the light coming off of your skin. Fragile heart that you've protected for so long. The mercy in and wrong.
one day you'll be gone. If we were vampires and death was a joke, we'd go out on the sidewalk and smoke, laugh at all the lovers and their plans. Wouldn't feel the need to hold your hand. No, maybe time running out is a gift. I work hard till the end of my shift to give you every second I could find, and hope it isn't me who's left behind. It's knowing that this can't go on forever. Likely one of us will have to spend some days alone. Maybe we'll spend 40 years together. One day I'll be gone. One day you'll be gone.
Fold up your chairs, everybody. I told you it's sad. Oh boy. And yeah, so you know, some death stuff in there. Yeah.
Yeah, it makes you want to kick your pedal board. Who's the feature next week?
Feature next week is Quiet the Mountain.
Really?
Yup.